I am the Bread Advocate. Today I will be trying out making my own homemade bagels. So here I have my flour and my salt, and in this bowl I have my warm water as well as yeast and sugar. You want to make sure when you are making a bread dough that contains both salt and yeast that you have them either separated in your bowl or mixed in at separate times. The salt will kill the yeast. So I'm going to go ahead and mix my salt into my flour. And this is just a standard dough bowl scraper, is what they're called. So I will mix this in here. Rotating my bowl as I scrape along the sides, and I will make a small well in the middle here and pour in my yeast mixture into the center. Making sure that I scrape out the sugar off the bottom. It does tend to want to stick to the bottom. You can also mix that, stir the mixture after it has set for 5 minutes so that the sugar dissolves. So I'm going to mix this together. This point, when it has come together with with the moisture that it has now, I will add some more water. And I live in a dry climate, so I always measure out a little bit more water than what a recipe calls for, just in case. You may also need more or less water depending on the weather on the day that you're baking. You want to add water in until you have a firm, moist dough. Notice that your dough is picking up more of the flour off the side of your bowl. You can also mix this in a stand mixer or a hand mixer, but you'll want to make sure that you're using a dough hook. The dough hook will help the gluten form. dough together, and I am going to clear my work surface. I'm going to turn my dough out onto my surface, which I will lightly flour. Now there are different kneading techniques. Today I will use the standard well-known kneading technique. So you will pull the dough back towards you and push it forward. Kneading helps the gluten to come together so that you will have a nice, sturdy bread dough. Now with this method, your dough will get quite sticky, and you may need to use a little extra flour. Just try not to use too much flour, otherwise your dough could become quite dense. So my dough has been resting for 1 hour, and I am now going to shape it into the bagel shapes. Use my bowl scraper to bring the dough out onto my work surface. Going to weigh my full dough amount so that I can have even weight bagels. You don't need to do this. This is just a little something extra. Okay. So in total I have 827 grams. So I will have about 100 grams per bagel. This recipe makes about 8 bagels. So I'm going to go ahead and cut dough and weigh it to about 100 grams. And I will bring it together into a ball, kind of squish it just a little bit, and then bring in the sides into the center and pinch while you're doing that. And then go ahead and lay it on the table and circle it around with your hand. And you'll take your thumb and get some flour on it. Push it down into the middle of the dough and pull the center. From there you will place it onto your pan. And I forgot my cornmeal today, so we are going to see what they are like without. Normally you want to go ahead and line your pan with cornmeal. And I have a silpat, so that will help the bagels not to stick. And in the process of this, you'll want to, of forming your ball, you want to, if you have any dry dough, try to get it into the center and pinch it in on the underside of your dough. All my bagels have now been shaped, and now they will rest for an additional 10 minutes with the damp cloth over them. My bagels have been resting for 10 minutes, and now I will boil them. So you'll take one bagel at a time is what I prefer, and you'll take it by the bottom and go ahead and let it boil on its top. Do this for about 30 to 45 seconds on each side, a little bit longer if you want it to be chewier. And go ahead and flip it once it hits the amount of time that you want. And I'm using a slotted spatula. I do not currently own a slotted spoon, but with the slots on the spatula, that allows the water to drain out, as well as making transfer quite easy between the boiling water and the pan. After you have boiled your bagel, you'll want to brush it with egg wash if you want to add toppings to it. This will help the toppings to adhere to the top of the bagel, as well as give the bagel a nice brown color on top. Now I'm going to boil all of my bagels, and after that I will put them into the oven at 425 degrees. These are the finished bagels after baking for 20 minutes in a 425 degree Fahrenheit oven. The sesame seed were made with bread flour, and the poppy seeds were made with all-purpose. So as you can see, the bread flour did rise a bit more, and the all-purpose flour did have a little bit different consistency to the dough when I was kneading it and shaping it. So these are bagels proofed for 1 hour before shaping, and next time we will try out just the 15-minute proof before baking. Thank you so much for watching.